Alright, a big hello to everyone. It's been a very crazy IPL and it's just getting crazier and crazier. So let's start with yesterday's match. We've already had 3 matches since yesterday. It was a big match yesterday. Everybody knows that I really like Steven Smith, but I had picked DC because that was just more plausible because it was difficult to see how Rajasthan Royals is going to win. Oh, I remember, I didn't pick any of them. I actually picked whoever's going to bat is going to win. And then guess what? When I'm already telling you, so if you're going to bat, you're going to win, then my favorite, Steven Smith, wins the toss and decides to bowl. Talk about fucking brain fade, mate. Talk about brain fade. That was just bad. I think Delhi Capitals did not play as good as they would have played because this is Sharjah. Everybody gets 200. Everybody. Tewati has a superstar there. They got 184, which was definitely chaseable. And guess what? Rajasthan Royals actually got out at 138. It was that terrible. So, couple of things I realized from the match. Something funny. One is that Prithvi Shaw loves jumping on everybody. He loves climbing on everybody. I noticed he climbed on Stoinis, then he climbed on Rabada. It's just crazy. And those guys are big. And the fact that this guy is really short, it really works out very well for him. If you have missed it, you can actually find this footage on YouTube. It's really hilarious. It's funny. Now, when I was talking about brain fade, there was another brain fade in the match, which was slightly bigger or less bigger, but it was amazing. You should really see how Rishabh Pant got run out. I don't know what he was thinking. Like, this was hilarious. Stoinis never called him. I don't know. He just started running and he was already almost halfway down and then he got run out like by miles. So that was one crazy brain fade moment after the Steven Smith brain fade moment. So pretty much good day. So I don't know what else to talk about that match. It was just pretty much done for. After I thought 184 was a very decent score, could be chaseable as well. But then didn't work out. Everything just went. I'm just trying to remember if there was anything that was of consequence. Steven Smith got going. Oh yeah, obviously Hyderabad was taking all the catches. Like, if you remember earlier, Hyderabad dropped a couple of catches in the earlier match against, I think it was CSK or something. And then yesterday he was jumping all over the place and catching everything. So that was wonderful. And nothing to talk about. Let's move on to today's match, which was interesting. Kolkata Knight Riders versus Punjab Kings XI. Have you guys noticed that anybody who has the name King next in their name, in the name of their franchise, are actually at the bottom? It's hilarious, isn't it? Paradoxical a little bit, ironical. Okay, now Kolkata won the toss, and I like people who actually go out to bat because it's been proven whoever bats pretty much wins. Kolkata did not play that well. They got out for 164. Again, their charismatic person who's supposed to hit every ball for 6 did not do anything. Let's see how much he made. Andre Russell made 5 runs. He actually hit a boundary, so that was pretty good. So his strike rate was 166, so that's pretty good strike rate. But he only made 5 and he played 3 deliveries. Karthik played really well. He made 58 of 29 serves, scoring at 2 runs a ball, so 200. That's pretty neat. But overall, getting 164, that was definitely a chaseable score. And when Punjab Kings XI came out, they didn't actually lose the first wicket till 115. So they were like literally cruising. And then exactly what they did, what CSK had done, they just actually upgraded on that and actually did even worse. They lost the match. I couldn't believe. If you actually seen the match, I do not know how they lost the match. It was just, I wanted to cry. I felt like crying because these guys, now they're actually playing badly because this is just showing lack of leadership. But one thing I want to question, when they were almost about to win the match, how the hell this guy Prabh Simran Singh comes out instead of Glenn Maxwell? That's just dumb. That's okay. That's the one I'm going to give to brain fade, number one brain fade. And then Glenn Maxwell came out and he actually had needed a 6 of the last delivery. If that had gone to for a 6, they would have gone to a super over. And then the ball misses the rope by like the finest margin, the skin of your fucking teeth. I don't have any teeth. Do I have teeth? I think I have some teeth. Okay. Well, I don't want to talk more about it because it's depressing. Now they're at the rock bottom. Chennai is happy. They're like, at least we are not rock bottom thanks to Kings XI. In fact, I've always said Kings XI are there just to make sure Chennai has not lost in this tournament. That's exactly their purpose of being there in the first place. That's why you have Kumble and Rahul as the captain. Okay, then the final match against Royal Challengers versus Chennai. Chennai has constantly been thrashing Royal Challengers over the last few years. In fact, Royal Challengers only lost once in the last 6 years or something like that. But today, it did not look good because the most charismatic, most amazing person, A.B. de Villiers, everybody knows I love A.B. de Villiers. He got out for a duck and then it seemed like nobody really got going. Kohli was playing, but he was striking at like 105, 110 or something like that till the very end. And then suddenly he just went into from gear 1 to gear 7 and boom, 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 shakalaka. Suddenly from, which was looking at around 135 to 40, they ended up getting 169, another 69. I was talking about 69 yesterday. People really like 69. So 169 suddenly became competitive, suddenly became difficult, and also the fact that the momentum shifted. So, and when, because pitch wasn't good, pitch wasn't very good to bat. So 150 was definitely chaseable within the CSK's wheelhouse, in their comfort zone. And then when CSK came out, they never looked comfortable. And then this time they didn't even get anything at the end also. So apparently this was the biggest loss CSK has ever had against RCB, and this was around, how many runs is it? 37 runs. This is the biggest victory RCB has ever had against Chennai Super Kings. Now, Chennai Super Kings is not rock bottom thanks to Kings XI, but they are rock bottom. And I think I've been already asking this question, is the finisher finished? Because again, yesterday also, a day before yesterday, he tried to play very aggressively. Today also he tried to play aggressive because he's not been playing aggressively for the longest time. He just like takes his time. But suddenly it's not working out. It's not working out. So finisher may be finished. Of course, there's going to be a couple of matches he's going to show up and all that stuff. But really, they're not going to qualify. If you still think they're going to qualify, Nikesh, I'm talking to you, Nikesh. If you still think they're going to qualify, they're not going to qualify. Get over it. All right. Now, let's quickly jump to tomorrow is the review. So please keep watching. We'll be doing a review tomorrow for the entire week. Now, 2 more matches are coming up. So I have to predict who's going to win tomorrow. Big fucking matches on tomorrow. SRH playing RR. And I'm like, Rajasthan Royals. I really want to pick you, Rajasthan Royals. I really like you. But I'm going to pick David Warner. All right. I'm picking SRH. And the next match, this is Mumbai Indians versus DC. Oh my God. Bikram has picked Mumbai Indians. Just to mess with him, I'm going to pick DC, Delhi Capitals. I have no reason to think Mumbai is better or DC is better. I think DC is the best team, without doubt. But Mumbai has so much experience, so I won't be surprised if Mumbai actually beats them or in fact even thrashes them. But I'm just going to mess with Bikram. I'm going to put my money on DC because every time Bikram has gone against me, he has lost. So 3 times he has lost. I've got 19 right victories and 6 losses. 6 predictions have gone wrong. 19 have come true. For Bikram, 16, 11, 9. Sorry, no, I have mine is 19-6. Bikram is 16-9. Okay, so I'm just going to mess with Bikram. I'm going to pick DC to win against Mumbai tomorrow because we're doing another podcast tomorrow. So we are not picking anything after that. So just for tomorrow, for Sunday. You're watching it on Sunday anyway, or unless you're watching it later. So yeah, that was my points. Oh, a fun fact I missed. Sam Curran was born on 3rd June and I was born on 3rd June. That's interesting. A lot of really bad people are born on 3rd June. So I'm really happy Sam Curran was born on 3rd June. And Sunil Narayan. Look at Sunil Narayan. He is just so cool. It seems like he's on ganja. Oh no, don't talk about ganja right now in India. This is a big trouble. People will think he's a smuggler or something. And also, all those people who think every match is fixed, probably is not. But you probably think because I'm getting so many of these bets right, I'm picking all the winners, probably I'm a match fixer as well. Look at my place. I don't look like a rich person. All right. So on that note, I know I can't change your mind, but take care. Have a good Sunday and have a good rest of the week. Bye-bye. Take care.